My world. Big bridge. Lots of stone and wood. Wish I could have figured out how to make the sound work. Should work, but it doesn't. Nothing was getting me to have audio. It's supposed to be music and block sounds. Actually, I can go ahead and start playing it in the background, I think. I have seen videos of it. So, I have some floating islands over here. I wanted one of each pyramid of iron, gold, and diamond, but diamond and gold proved very hard to come by. Some custom trees that were really annoying to make. I removed all the dirt so that I had a stone platform to build upon. I have this is a museum where I started to collect all the blocks that are available. So this stack of TNT took a very long time to gather enough gunpowder for. Stack of each of the iron things. I was able to get a stack of gold, but not gold blocks. Same with diamond, actually. Just barely. In the next version, it's supposed to change so that you use flint instead of iron. So I made iron-tipped arrows. Just because I thought that was funny. And I gathered a stack of each type of food, except for mushroom stew. There's cooked pork and uncooked pork and bread. And then I thought this shape was really funny for the minecart. That's a minecart right there. My first minecart is just kind of sitting outside because I can't pick it up. It just lives there. Maybe someday I can pick it up and put it in here instead, but right now I can't. Got the cloth or wool armor. I don't know why it's orange, but you make it out of wool. And all the different base tools and caving materials. I could not get a stack of each mushroom. This is all the mushrooms I was able to find from a ton of caving and walking around, which means I also couldn't get a stack of the mushroom stew. I already looked in there. Yeah, this was, I think, that was the first build. This was the second build. And this is an ever-burning furnace. If you pick up a furnace while it's cooking something, apparently it drops a unique item. And it just stays burning. And also you can put tools, or you can put anything in this output. So I put my first pickaxe in there because I thought that was cool for a museum. And there's a big fountain. This is something that happens with these large builds. For some reason, it constantly drops food. Just from the sky, things drop and fall. Nice fountain area. Ran out of flowers, so there's no red flowers in the back. It stops right here. Nice fountain. Animals constantly in it. Some bushes. You can see my pyramids over there. This is supposed to be a shepherd's house, or a butcher. I keep all of my spare, I call them free samples, because they fall down and they die, and I just walk by and pick them up. No effort required, and I have just a ton. They just kept piling up. And then I've got this little pasture, little sitting area. Over there is a water trough, just a little more shade. There's a second floor, but there's nothing up there. I will point out most, if not all, of these builds were made by somebody else, and I looked at their picture and tried to replicate it and adjust some things for everything to feel more cohesive, mainly the sand and wood, and then wood and stone roofs. There's a little statue of my character, and a well. I should try and stay on the path. I've got a windmill up there, just because. Nothing in there, just a windmill. Had to come up with some form of way to stop the plants being uprooted. Looks like there's still one. But it's a lot less of an issue with these raised up and then having half slabs of stone over top of them. Almost all of these are not going to be touched. The only level that can be touched, and I can adjust this by raising this to this level, and then they won't be trampled at all, but it's just this layer here where a mob could get up onto them. And these pigs and sheeps keep spawning inside of here and trampling on them, but it's only this level that has this problem left. So I've proven that if you raise them up and have half slabs, that prevents them from being accessible and trampled. And there's a windmill, and then there's silos, one that holds the grain, one that holds the seeds. And then got a bakery. No reason in particular. Obviously, you don't have to bake anything. You just put 3 wheat together, and that's all it takes. A little outdoor seating area. And have a little side window for ordering. And chimney. Not doing a great job staying on this path. This is just kind of my warehouse. Kind of looks like a bank to me.